Welcome to Create Arts Online. My name is Sunny Carvalho. In this online course, I will be teaching my signature method of freehand machine stitching. I love the random nature of doing this type of stitching because I never know where it will go. I use vintage quilts and interesting fabrics and add my unique characters to pieces that can have multiple uses. Using a sewing machine, I will demonstrate how I attach the fabric to the quilt before I begin to create my characters. The choices of different colors, textures, and fabric designs all play a pivotal role in creating these unique and whimsical projects. Starting with any design, I will teach you how to work with the sewing machine and your hands to draw with thread. After we've created the characters on our fabric and quilts, I will share how to add details, background choices, and other finishing touches to these unique pieces. I've been asked for many years to teach this technique, and I have finally found the perfect platform to share it with you. This course and my method for freehand machine stitching is only available here at Create Arts Online. I hope you will join me.
Sunny, thank you so much for coming to Create Arts Online and bringing another one of your such unique and such imaginative courses here. We are so lucky to have you.
Thank you.
This is amazing.
Thank you.
This is born out of you just one day with a sewing machine. I should say that more as a question. Is this born out of one day in a sewing machine? Like, seriously.
I really don't know how I got into this, and there are many other people that do drawing with thread as well. But it's just something that attracted me. I love the fact that when you start something, you really don't know where it's going to go because you can't completely control the whole process.
Right.
And so it's just always unique to me.
Awesome. So once again, with Sunny's courses, it's great to have her character drawing one if you want to dive in sort of with the shapes of the eyes and the mouths and the different things that she does create. I mean, this little lady here, one of my favorites, is, so unique and different. But her character drawing, which is part of the bundle, if you got that course, or I recommend that you get that course as a standalone and have it. But aside from that, Sunny's Idea Journal, once again, is always here because that's where it all begins, right?
It does, pretty much. I mean, I just like to glance through it and just see what attracts my attention on any given day. But if you've already got a drawing style, then, or if you're not interested in characters, then you can also do, botanicals or words or just whatever attracts your attention.
Right. And do you feel a beginner could dive into something like this if they have a sewing machine?
I do. You do need a basic knowledge of your own sewing machine, but if you've got that down, if you've been sewing a little bit and feel like just doing something interesting and branching out, then I do think anyone can do this.
Oh, that's awesome. And working with these vintage quilts is absolutely beautiful. One-of-a-kind work, obviously.
It is.
But even the characters that she created in this course, it really is broken down with how to draw with a sewing machine, and it's really incredible.
Well, and I do talk about my love of the quilts and, preserving history, and I really loved that thought.
Yeah, no, that was a
But adding
thing.
something totally new and different.
Exactly.
I just think it's so cool on a 100-year-old quilt.
I know, right? That's what these are. And then there is a PDF on how Sunny creates her own wool felted in these different colors. So you are welcome to learn how she does it through instruction and pictures, or you can just go straight to felt that has not been
exactly. And I tell you how to make it look a little bit like agey, even if you don't want to over dye them, which is pretty much what I do. But if you don't want to do that, you can still use the felt and make it look a little older, than it does when it comes in the package. Right.
And then tell me a little bit about how you use these characters once you've created them. Like, where would this go next?
Anywhere. You could do hand stitching on this. You could add some beads. You could make it a brooch. You could sew it directly onto a shirt. You could do just kind of whatever you wanted to do with it.
They can hang from different things.
It can be an ornament. It can be, a gift that you tuck into a card for someone. It's just limitless.
That's
use
the best
it for
part.
anything.
And the best part about it is you'll make a bunch of them at one time, right?
Yes.
So then they're just like an inventory to go here and there. So a whole day could just be spent sewing, and it's very relaxing watching you do it.
It's fun. It's just I never know ever where it's going to go. Even when I start the hair, I'm like, okay, well, I'll add these little buns. Well, I'll add these little things down here. So it's really fun to just let your imagination go wild.
Well, and we love your imagination, and we love that Sunny has brought this course exclusively.
It is exclusively here.
To Create Arts Online. So I can't thank you enough.
Thank you.
Yes.